Happy Wednesday and welcome along to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky show. You know the story. We were on the radio. We did a breakfast radio show together. We got the sack overnight. So what did we do? We flew off to Mallorca with no money, but had a lot of limoncello and pale rosé, got very drunk. And that's where the idea for this podcast started.
We are now sponsored by East Midlands Airport, the Casa Hotel Group and RedBrik Estate Agents. Quick update, I found my I Love Mallorca t-shirt.
Oh,
I found
this
it.
makes me so
I found
happy.
It.
Where
I
was
found
it?
It was in my summer clothes drawer.
We were panicking, weren't we, last week? Because you were like, I had a quick little look and I couldn't find it. And I thought, oh God, this is a bad sign.
I found it. It's fine.
Thank God. Is it in decent condition?
Yes, fine. It's ready to go.
Cracking.
It's ready to go to Mallorca whenever we go.
Yeah. Anybody?
Anybody?
Anybody want to fly us to Mallorca? Because Laura's
get in touch. Laura and Becky show. gmail.com.
We got something wrong yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Day before? Anyway, this week.
We were doing our summer of fun list and we were kind of like updating it. And we knew there was something we'd forgotten. We knew it.
Do you know what we need to do?
What it was.
We need to put it on our little board. We need to write them out somewhere where, because we use pads and then you just lose the lists, which is typical us. We need to write this out properly because if we're going to give out a list, we can't forget it.
It's quite bad, isn't it?
It's bad.
It was Emmy and Leah, wasn't it, who got in touch with us and they were like, you've forgotten Uno off their list.
Yes.
So thank you, girls, because yes, we forgot Uno.
So what's on the list?
Okay, so we've got an iced vanilla latte with sweet cream foam.
Yes.
A Beyonce cocktail.
Yes.
Uno.
Yes.
Beef giant hula hoops.
Yes.
And the latest addition that we did just this week was Lonio.
Yes.
Summer of Love. Yes.
Well done. You managed it.
Yeah.
Just quickly, my husband is at like a podcast exhibition show down in London.
By the way, why aren't we there? We do a podcast. Your husband's there. We're not there.
Like literally, he... You should see. Look at the last message he's just sent me. He's not happy. I think it's because there's all these people down there and he's like, I don't think he's having a particularly good time.
That sounds a bit corporate, that as well, doesn't it? That bottom thing that he's put there.
O'Reilly. Yeah.
We've got an email to read out as well, haven't we, that came in yesterday off the back of our Summer of Fun list. So we were saying, listen, if you want to add anything to the Summer of Fun Essential Guide, then, email in. But it's not a given it will be on there.
This is like Dragon's Den, right? Pretend we're the dragons. You have to sell it to us. We don't put things on this list willy-nilly. There's no willy-nillies. Nilly willies.
There's no willy.
There's no willies on our Summer of Fun list yet.
Is there not?
Not yet.
Hang on a second. I didn't sign up for this.
Do you have a willy? Would you like to be on our Summer of Fun list? In fact, no, do not get in touch and do not send anything.
No.
Just send it to Becky.
No, don't send it to me. I don't want to see a willy today. Okay, so this is actually from Mr. Mattress.
Brilliant.
Remember him?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who he is. Do we know who he is?
No, it still hasn't been revealed.
Okay.
So this is a guy that was emailing in saying, why I should go on a date with him or something?
Yeah. Okay.
So he's emailed in for the Summer of Fun. On top form yesterday, ladies. Thank you, Mr. Mattress.
I love how Mr. Mattress is now just a listener. It's just great.
He's an absolute super fan. I will say this though, I don't think Mr. Mattress has joined our little ferals yet. So if you're a true fan, Mr. Mattress,
Mr. M,
giving it the big uns, join. Yeah, all right, show us. Put your money where your mouth is. All right,
Becky. What if Mr. Mattress is your future husband and we just don't know it? How amazing would that be?
Well, he needs to sign up first.
Yeah, actually, she ain't going to marry you or even meet you unless you sign up to our podcast. It's £3.50 a month, Mr. Mattress. What are you doing?
If you can't afford to pay that, he's not going to be a husband of mine. So he's put, I'd like to suggest something for the Summer of Fun list.
Okay.
Watermelon. Yep, I'm serious. Watermelons. A healthy, non-expensive, cool, refreshing treat in the sun. What's not to like? The nibbling and licking on that delicious, juicy,
Mr. Mattress.
Sweet, soft pulp.
Jesus Christ.
He's put,
He's being rude, isn't he?
No, I'm kind of with him on this. I get where he's coming from on the watermelon thing. When it is a hot day, there is nothing nicer than a bit of watermelon. Pips are a bit annoying.
Hang on, say that phrase again. When it's a hot day, there's nothing nicer than a watermelon.
If you get a slice of a watermelon, it's really refreshing. Apart from the seeds or the pips, they're really annoying. Oh, here we go. He goes on. The juice always seems to dribble down my chin.
Oh, stop it. He's being rude, Becky.
I love it. Also, did you know it has great skin benefits? Hydrates the skin, naturally moisturising and great for sunburn. Big up the humble watermelons and lob them in your trolley.
Lob them in your trolley. First of all, what? Sunburn? What? What's he talking about? What, you rub them?
I don't know.
Is he having us on?
I don't know.
Is he taking the mick?
We need to Google this, don't we?
First of all, I prefer a honeydew. I'm not into watermelons.
Do you know what? I quite like every sort of melon there is. Show me a melon that I don't like. I am into them all.
I
like a
tell you
honeydew.
what.
I like, what's the other one called? A honeydew and a...
I don't know. You like them all.
Hang on, what's it called? The yellow one.
That's the honeydew.
There's honeydew, cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
That's it.
What a great word. Actually, is that a town in Spain?
Cantaloupe.
It is, isn't it?
I don't know.
Okay, few things to talk about melons. First of all, a watermelon. The only good use for a watermelon, and this is what I used to do when I was a rep. Did you know I used to be a rep? I did. You empty it out. You scoop all that stuff out. So you slice the top off. You scoop all the watermelon out. You place that in a bowl.
Yeah.
You then fill the watermelon with vodka, whatever you want. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? And then you put the watermelon back in, stir it up, pop the lid back on, shove a straw through. Metal straws will do. Yeah. Pop it in a swimming pool. It floats. And all you need to do is get yourself on a lilo, get that straw in your gob. Bob's your uncle.
I like the sound of that. That is decent.
Isn't it? That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
We used to make them. Yeah, yeah.
It always just makes me think of Dirty Dancing as well, on another note.
Yeah, or watermelon sugar high.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Or that.
And that's rude, by the way.
It is
song.
rude.
So we know what you're
Harry
at.
Styles,
Mr.
we know what you were
I was talking about Mr.
Oh,
Mattress.
sorry, right.
Not Harry, but hello, Harry.
So what do we think then?
No.
Are we going to put watermelons on the Summer of Fun list? I like a watermelon cocktail as well.
Oh, shut up.
I do.
I've never, ever seen you drink a watermelon
I swear
cocktail.
to God, on holiday, if there's a
That's what I've
watermelon
just
cocktail...
described.
No, not in a watermelon. So you have a watermelon flavoured cocktail with a little slice of watermelon on the side. It's so refreshing.
So this is the problem we're going to have now. How do we decide? I say no. I think you're saying yes.
The jury's out for me on the watermelon. Let's think on about it. See if anything better comes in the meantime.
If anyone thinks, maybe we'll put a little poll on our Insta today. Let's do it. I'm saying no. I think you would probably be convinced.
I'm a bit 50-50.
Listen, for me, if it was vodka in it, I might.
Yeah.
I might say yes.
Mr. Mattress, can we have vodka in it?
We'll think on. Thank you for getting in touch, Mr. Mattress.
Yeah, thank you. And anyone else wants to get in touch with any other suggestions, what's our email again?
It's the Laura and Becky Show @gmail.com.
Let us know. Talking of drinking and vodka, I feel like this is all we're talking about today.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but when the sun's out, my drinking gets out of hand. Every night of the week, it's like sitting in the garden and getting the pale rosé out.
Oh no, it's bad.
I'm in a bad place this week.
Are we 2 nights in a row now with you?
Yeah, it's going to be a third tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Normally in the week, I don't really drink a lot. I might have the odd glass of wine here and there. But when the sun's out in the evening, what else is there to do?
Oh, God. Lots. We had this conversation. There is lots. Exercise, dog walk, sitting in the garden and not drinking. There's another thing you could do.
I can't sit in my garden when the sun's shining and not have a drink. So Monday night, you came over, Mario came over, and we had some drinks. Last night, had a friend over, had some drinks. Also some banging snacks, I have to say, from M&S. Aren't M&S like the elite with snacks?
Yeah.
What's it called? That big bag of like... it's like a combo mix, isn't it, of crisps, all different shapes and sizes, come in different flavours.
Don't know what it's called, but
what
it sounds
called.
good.
Oh, it was so good. So drank last night. Then tonight, I've got Dave coming over.
Oh, God.
We're going to be drinking in the garden again tonight. And then Thursday night, I've got a little night, haven't we? We're going to be drinking then every night of the week at the moment.
Yeah. It's for you.
Oh, God.
You got to stop.
I'm on a slippery slope.
Stop.
I don't think I can. When the weather turns, that's when I'll stop.
What if it doesn't turn? What are you, Mary Poppins? When the weather turns. Who are you?
When we get a cloudy evening, that is when I'll go into the house and I'll get a squash and I'll watch Selling Sunset.
Right,
But
okay.
until that point,
That's
it's
it,
pale rosé and limoncello all the way.
Oh, God. Right, so yesterday I had to pop to a shop to collect a delivery. Now, I've got to be careful how I say this. Yeah, sometimes there's people that you just don't want to bump into.
I think there's always people you don't want to bump into.
Always people. And I've said to you recently, I feel like there are some people that I don't want to bump into that I'm seeing a lot on social media. I'm like hearing a lot about them. And I said to you, they're circling, Becky.
Yeah.
They're circling. And I'm going to bump into them soon. Well, I bumped into two of them within the space of 2 days.
So they are circling.
And I've hidden both times. I have got no balls about me at all. I see it's flight or fright. I'm like,
Flight
hide.
or fight.
I just hide.
Yeah.
So one was in a shop the other day and I literally hid. I hid behind an aisle and just waited there. And then yesterday I was coming down I nearly walked down the stairs of a shop.
Yeah.
And this person was at the bottom of the stairs returning some things. And I caught sight of them, thank God, out of the corner of my eye. And I literally ducked into some men's underwear. And I stayed there. But I still got my phone out and videoed them to show you.
I know, this was the funniest thing. I was on the school run yesterday and I got a video. You put, mate, I'm stuck. And I won't say where you were stuck, so that might give it away. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought there was an emergency. Well, it was an emergency. And you sent me a video. You were literally hiding in the men's underwear, showing said person down below. You were like, I can't move because blah, blah, blah is there.
I wouldn't have been able to walk because I watched someone else walk down the stairs and said person turned around and clocked that. I was like, that could have been me. So I thought, I've got to stay up here. This person had so much stuff to take back. I was like, should I just go and get a drink? Because it was like a Costa, yeah.
How long were you in the men's
I think about 7 minutes, to the point where security, he walked upstairs and just staring at me. And I just thought, you can come and get me if you want, mate, but I ain't going down those stairs.
Imagine that, though. Security thought, yep, she's an odd bod. So they came and got you and dragged you out of the store in front of said person. Imagine if they saw that.
Well, at least I wouldn't have had to speak to her. Said person.
Oh,
damn it. I tried so hard not to say the gender.
Should we play the voice note that you sent me yesterday? So this was after the video. This was going on a bit, wasn't it? Here we go.
It's a close call. Ooh. Oh my God. The security guard started following me around because I think I looked really dodgy. Oh God. I do not want to speak to her. Oh, hopefully you can hear me. This looks a bit quiet. Oh.
It sounds a bit manic.
I love the everywhere.
Honestly, nah, not for me.
How many more people that you don't want to bump into?
There's probably, there's a few people I would like to bump into. Yeah. But I probably won't bump into them. There's probably one other person I wouldn't want to bump into. Okay. I'm crap as well. I'm going to practice what I would do if I saw them.
Yeah, you have to practice.
So I'd just be like, I'd be like, damn it.
Yeah, you need to be like Charlotte off Sex and the City in the film. Remember when...
I cursed the day you were born.
Yeah, so she was practicing what she was going to say if ever she bumped into Big again.
Yeah.
And what a line it was. Yeah. They were all like, what are you going to say? I curse the day you were born.
Yeah.
You need to have a phrase or a line like that, I think.
I just think I'm just going to be like...
Or ignore them.
I know, that's really hard.
Pass and ignore them.
But what if they go, oh, hi? What do I do?
You could just go... Well, this is what you did to me earlier. You just went... like a really awkward like,
and then just run away. That's what I think I'll do.
All right, you do that, mate.
Awkward smile and I'll run away.
Okay. Also, can we just talk about as well your voice note there? I've got a thing at the moment where I cannot listen to voice notes at normal speed anymore. Like, what a waste of time.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I can't. So it's normally one times, isn't it?
I mean, how busy are you? That's just. I mean, how busy are you?
I get a bit impatient now. With a voice note, if it's on like the normal speed, I get a bit like, come on, cut to the chase.
Yeah.
So I always have it on 1.5. So that was the one that I played out of you.
God.
Can't play mine. Okay. Oh, that's gonna give the game away. Hang on.
That was a close call. Ooh.
Yeah, that's 1.5. That's my preference. I will put it on 2 times.
Why?
Sometimes.
That's just ridiculous.
Because I kind of like to just get through the voice and be like, oh yeah, okay, that's that sort of thing. Like what the normal speed is just too slow for me. So anybody who voice notes me needs to know that I'm listening to you sped up, so everyone sounds like a chipmunk.
What about when you're just talking to someone? Are you? It's secretly just been like, oh God, hurry up.
Yeah. Right. This conversation's
can
so
you
slow.
Yeah.
Why are they talking so slowly?
Right, what's going on in the world? Can we just talk about Beyonce for just a second, please? Because everyone I know is going to Beyonce.
Apart from us.
Yeah.
We
I'm just
weren't there.
literally gutted. I really want to go to that concert. A guy actually that played in a band for my wedding, James, hello James, I'll tag him in this, put a story on the other day and he was like, I've got a Beyonce ticket, you can have it. And I think it was like a posh ticket. And
VIP.
all of me wanted to be like, I'll have it. But I was like, no, I don't know him well enough. And now I'm regretting it.
done.
I think it was like proper like, what do you call, hospitality.
What was he selling it or just giving it
No, it was
away?
like, so I did message him hoping he'd be like, oh, do you want it?
Yeah.
But he put, hi guys, blah, 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 I've got a ticket. I panicked when I got the tickets. He got an extra one by mistake, as you bloody do. But James is like a judge. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like, he's got a really good job. You wouldn't actually think it meeting him because he's quite normal, but
Yeah.
he has to wear a wig and stuff.
Yeah, I always wonder about those wigs, if they're like a bit itchy, you know?
Probably. But anyway, he's a nice guy. And I just thought, so I messaged him and went, ha, 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 panic bought, hoping
Yeah.
he'd message me back and go, you want it?
But he didn't. Damn it. We said this time, but we will go next time.
When's the next time going to be? We're all getting old. Beyonce's mid-40s. Damn
I know.
it. Karen and Jordan are going on Saturday night.
No.
And
Your sister went, didn't she?
My
as
sister
well?
went last night. I've not heard from her. God knows what's happened to her. She was in like the pit.
She was in the pit.
Who else is going, we know?
Roma and Leanne from
In
Dermaglow,
fact,
they're
probably
going.
bloody going with Kieran and Jordan.
Well, can we request that they put on lots of stories so we can kind of like live vicariously through them and
Can
watch
we just
it?
request, please, some tickets? It's the Laura and Becky show at gmail.com.
If anyone wants to send them to us,
What else have we asked for? So we want tickets.
flights to Mallorca.
Flights to Mallorca.
Accommodation to Mallorca.
Yes, please.
Pale rosé, maybe
Yeah,
if you want to
that'd
throw a
be
bottle of
great.
pale rosé. One more thing as well. Have you seen the Kim Kardashian interview? So she has been on the Jay Shetty podcast, right? Everyone's kicking off about it because it's almost like she's trying to come across as something she's not. Do you remember you said with this new season of the Kardashians, it's almost like they're trying to be really
Normal, relatable, authentic.
Exactly. And it just ain't washing with people, right? So Kim did this interview and she was talking about being a single mum and how hard it is, right? She's got 4 children. And she was talking about how crazy it is in the mornings, so getting them all ready for school. And she went, it's chaos. And she was like, I've got to cook, I've got to do this, I've got to do their hair. And everyone's like, whoa, 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 whoa. She ain't cooking in the mornings. She ain't doing them like bagels and cereal and Rice Krispies. She is not doing that. And she never mentions the nannies or the help that she's got.
Hasn't she got like 5 housekeepers?
Yes.
Mate, you've got a housekeeper.
Yeah.
Just one housekeeper part-time for me would change my life.
I know, but she's literally got multiple. So everyone's like, why can't you just be honest and be like, listen, obviously I do have some help. So I know it's not exactly the same as like normal single mothers, but there's no mention of it. She's literally talking as if it's her and her 4 children and that's it.
It's not though, is it? Kim, come on.
No, come on.
Do you know
love.
what with the problem with this is the problem that celebrities have got, because there's it's no more the celebrity influence, is it? It's the normal person influence. So
Yeah.
what these celebrities are trying to do is be relatable, when what they should really do, what we want to see, is how rich they are.
Yeah, and be
how
really
lucky they
honest
are.
about it.
And so we can sit there and wish that we were them. I don't want Kim to be, do you know what I mean? Making beds and washing up. I don't want to see that. That's not interesting to me.
I would love her to do like a behind the scenes of a normal morning. So she's there with her kids, but she'll be in
She won't
glam.
even be there. She'll be asleep.
She won't
She
even
won't
be
do
awake.
anything.
But I'd love to see that. I want to see what the nannies are doing, like what the chef's doing. I want to see the real stuff.
Mate, imagine having a house with a live-in housekeeper and a live-in chef. I would be the size of a house. Do you know what as well? Whilst we're on the subject, talking of like Americans, you know when you watch films and it's like a film of a family And it's like the morning, and the mum's there with stood by the island with all the breakfast on, like a big spread, right? And the kids, and she's like, "Oh my God, come on, guys, you're going to be late." And then the husband like leans over the little girl and goes, "Have a good day, sweetie," and just grabs a piece of toast, pops it in his mouth, and goes, "Bye, sweetie," and runs off. I'd be like, "Get back here. Look at this breakfast I have cooked for you. You're not going to grab a slice of toast." Why are these Americans always in such a rush, but they always have these massive breakfasts?
What does anyone really put on a spread at breakfast
You're lucky
time?
if you get a bowl of cornflakes in my house.
Yes. Oh,
a petit filou at best.
Well, yesterday, literally, I was Lily got shot. What's for breakfast? I went, I've got nothing in, love. We're going to have to stop at Sainsbury's on the way and grab a croissant. Literally. So yeah, there's no spread in my house either.
Could you imagine in a breakfast spread every day and your husband just grabbing a bit of toast and giving you a kiss on the cheek and fucking off to work? Nah. Oh, God.
Oh, so mate, we need to talk about what we did yesterday. We were actually really nervous about it, like genuinely nervous, weren't we?
Ridiculously. I'm embarrassed at my behaviour now. Embarrassed.
I mean, we nearly pulled out of doing it, didn't we? We were that scared. We got ourselves sort of worked up, and we were like, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if blah, blah, blah? So we were like, should we just not go? Anyway, we did go.
We cold plunged, guys.
Or double plunged, as you called it.
We double plunged. I actually quite disappointed. I think it would have been good to double plunge. You couldn't double plunge, could you? It's just a singular plunge.
Yeah, it wasn't big enough.
Didn't plunge together. Yeah, we kind of walked in, and lovely Gemma was waiting for us, and she'd invited us to go and try cold water therapy. And I was like, yep, booked it in, blah, 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 blah. Got there, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Well, you have to sign like a waiver, don't you? Obviously, just to like make you aware of everything and blah, blah, blah. And so you don't sue them probably. So that makes you more nervous. You're like, oh my God.
Well, it's like, do you have vaginal savanda? And I was like what's vaginal savanda? I might have that. Do you know what I mean? But we just went, no. Right, let's get on with it.
Yeah. By the way, how nice is it in this? So this cold plunge in
So
Chesterfield, isn't it?
nice.
We walked in and we were like, oh, this is lovely. It was almost like a beauty salon or a spa. Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, really nice. Actually, check them out on Instagram. It's Cold Plunge Chesterfield. You'll find it.
Yeah.
So obviously, like cold water therapy, everyone's plunging, aren't they? At the moment, everyone's doing it.
Is anyone not plunging?
I know. If you're not plunging, then you need to get plunging. That should be their slogan. You can have that cold plunge. Anyway, so we both got there. Oh, God, why can't we just walk in and be like, hi, yeah, we're looking forward to this. Okay, blah, 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 great.
We can't be normal wherever we
it's
go. We're like the
embarrassing.
bloody Chuckle Brothers is what we're like when we go in anywhere. We're like, oh God, I'm so scared.
Yeah, like I mean, I was worse than you. I was literally like, okay. So before I got in, I was like, there's just two things that really worry me. One, I think I might have a heart attack. And two, I think I might get a headache. Oh, and three, I'm on my period. Here comes the period girl again. Christ. Honestly.
But to be fair, you went first. So
I did not want to watch you. I'll be honest.
Do you know, I thought that's
I
why
thought
you...
if I watch you
I'd
and
put
you don't
off.
do it, you're going to put me off.
I thought that might be why you did it.
I did the worst thing that you can do. When I walked into the room, it was this lovely, beautiful room, dark,
very
with this
relaxing.
tank, it's all lit up. It's lovely. I tested the water.
Yeah, but then you tried to make me do it. So you tested, you were like, Becky, that's really cold. I mean, it's really cold. I was like, okay, you went, put your finger on. I went, no, I said, I don't want to know what it's like before. You went, put it in. I was like, no. And I didn't. But you were determined to make me feel how cold this water is, to give me the heebie-jeebies.
It hurt my fingers. I was like, I can't get in that. I said, it's like when you hold a snowball with no gloves on. That's what it felt
It's a bit
like.
painful, isn't it, kind of thing. So what happens is, before you get in, you get a lovely chat with Gemma, who does calm you down, actually. She talks through everything, doesn't she? She's very, very good. But then she says, what music would you like on whilst you're plunging? And when you're in there, it's relaxing music, but she'll put on anything for you. So you had some really nice sort of relaxing spa music.
Well, mate, to be fair, and I've learnt this from giving birth, right? It don't make any difference to me what is going on in the background. I made a playlist for myself to give birth to, right?
Yeah,
I had an
I did
iPod.
as well.
This is back in the day, an iPod. I can't remember what was on it. I think it was like musicals or something shit like that. Anyway, I put my earphones in, and for 5 seconds I was like, I don't know what it was. It was some like Grease, You're the One That I Want playing. And I just ripped them out. I was like, I don't want to listen to it. And then mid giving birth, looked over, my partner the kid's dad at the time, sat listening to my iPod. I just looked and I was like,
no.
get that iPod off. But so I just, it wouldn't have done anything for me. So I was just like, I don't care what I listen to. I just need to focus and get in this tank.
Well, I was the complete opposite,
Yeah.
wasn't I? So you had the like normal
Serene
spa music
music.
on, and I was like, I need something more upbeat. I can't relax in this. So I was like, can I have some Drake, please? So,
almighty.
and then I asked her to turn it up. I was like, I need it louder. I need Drake literally blasting. So that's what I had.
Anyway, we did it. I was like, I said to her, I was like, 30 seconds, I'll be really pleased. And she went, oh no, you'll be in there for 3 minutes. And I was like, come again? Did you just say 3 minutes?
3 minutes is a long time when you're perhaps, doing something you don't want to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you got in, and actually I was really proud of you yesterday. I was like, go on, Gun. I could tell you were getting in the zone because you closed your eyes.
Yeah.
In fact, you looked like you were giving birth
Yeah,
in there.
I felt like I was.
Your hands were like gripping the side. You were like deep breathing. Your eyes were closed. And I kept thinking, she looks like she's going to have a baby any second.
I had to, because it's the first 60 seconds. She's like, all you'll think, all your body will say, or your mind will say is get out, get out, get out. You need to get out. Because it's your fight or flight.
Fight or, hang on. It's
Fight or
fight
fright.
or flight.
Flight. No fright.
Yeah, no fright in there.
Fight
no.
or flight.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. Because your breathing goes, because of the shock of the temperature, your breathing goes really funny.
Yeah.
And that can obviously make you panic a bit because you're not breathing normally.
Yeah.
But it all calms down, doesn't it? After like the first sort of 30 seconds or so.
It does. Yeah. And after a minute, you are like, oh, okay, actually. Yeah. I can sit here probably for 3 minutes.
You were sat there, then you started sinking
So I
down
lowered
lower,
myself
and I thought,
lower and lower. Yeah.
she's got this. And I was there like, go on, girl, you've got this. 2 more minutes to go.
I mean, she must have been stood there thinking, oh my God, get me out of this room. And then you went, and I have to admit, I was like, there ain't no way she is going to do this.
She doubt me.
Well, I didn't think I was going to do it. You're worse than me at cold. You are terrible. And that's what I thought. I thought
I
you're going to
hate
get in and just
the cold.
But
It's
I
my
think
worst.
because I did it, you were like, I can't not do it.
Oh yeah, I was literally like, there's no way I can jump out after 30 seconds. And I had it in my mind. And what I always do when I'm in a situation like this, I always imagine the same thing.
Oh God.
I always imagine that Lily's in danger and I've got to do it to save Lily every single time. And it works. I was like, your child is in imminent danger. You have to sit in this ice bath for 3 minutes. Otherwise, it's like bad's going to happen. That's what I kept thinking. Obviously, I had Drake going as well. God's plan in the background.
So you got Drake blasting. You're pretending Lily's in imminent danger.
Yeah.
You're supposed to relax.
Oh, I was not relaxing in there. Not relaxing. We videoed each other as well, didn't we? And
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
The face I pulled when I got in, like, because of the shock of like the temperature, I was pulling some odd
At one point, I think
faces.
30-ish seconds in, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. It got me at that point. I was like, okay, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah.
But then after you like 45 seconds to a
really
minute,
weird.
you kind of think, okay, you acclimatise
Yeah.
a little bit and you've got it. So, sister, I'm proud of us. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
I would I mean, if we can do it, anybody can do it. And it's the benefits are supposed to be amazing.
By the way, did you sleep really well last night? I felt, when I got into it, I felt like I'd done some exercise. I had that sort of like nice,
Are you
achy
sure?
body feeling.
Not the pale rose, babe.
Yeah, well, a little bit of that as well, yeah. But I was like,
Did
like
you
last
sleep
night.
well last night? I passed out for some reason. I've no idea why. Was the room spinning for you? No, Becky. No, it really wasn't. Oh, was it not?
I don't know what it
could be. I slept like a baby. I almost passed out.
Mate, I really did last night. So, I mean, maybe it was the cold plunge, maybe it was the pale rosé. Who knows?
We recommend them. They were great. Thank you, Gemma.
Oh, just quickly as well, if you do want to see us getting in to the cold plunge, we've got it on our Instagram, The Laura and Becky Show. So go and have a look on there.
Have a good day.